내일이 올 거라는데 난 핸드폰을 놓지 못해 잠은 올 생각이 없대 다시
So the first thing you're going to need is the leather bound fabric. I didn't think it would be that easy to find it, but I got this at Michael's for pretty cheap. So I'll make sure to leave a link to find all these things in my description. So I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm like the least meticulous person ever. So I know a lot of people might want like measurements and stuff, but honestly, I did this so free-handed. I didn't even use a ruler. So the next thing I did is I folded the leather hot dog style. Then I used a small journal I already had on hand and basically just cut the leather to that size. And that's going to be the size of the journal. You can glue thicker paper on the opposite side of the leather just to make it a little bit more weighed down. Without it, your journal might curl a little bit on the ends, but I don't really mind because I do like the journal to have a little bit more of a used look in the first place. But I also added shoni pins to the journal as an afterthought, and you can see that at the end of the video, and that did give it the weight that it needed to like not be curled. After that, I used something sharp to poke 2 holes on either side of my creases on the top and bottom. And then I measured an elastic band that was 2 times the book's height and stuck it in those holes. After I tied the band up, and this is how it should look.
What happens to this purgatory?
Next, I took these little booklets I made and put it around the band. Since I think the band is like holding it down pretty tightly, I think it's fine if you just leave the papers kind of loose leafed, but I just went ahead and stapled it together. I also put like a really cute scrapbook paper that I had as a front to differentiate each book. So after I added 2 books to the band, if you want to add more booklets to it, it's very easy. Take some more of the band, measure twice the booklet's height again, then tie it. Then I basically do the same thing that I did on the original band to this one. I added 2 books on each side. And then just go ahead and tuck one book under the other, and it will stay there and not move forever. And then that's it. We're done on the inside. So next I took some twine and I tied the book, and that's going to be my little lock or closure for the book. And then I also took a really cute photo of Minhyuk I had from the album, and I couldn't find actual paper clips, so I bobby pinned it for the sake of this video with a fake flower. But of course you should use a paper clip or even glue it. And then we're done. You can see what I meant about the curled edges, but at the very end you see I added little shoni pins to weigh it down, and yeah, it looks really cute. I hope you guys like this DIY. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.